All right, beautiful people. Today, our essential question is, what are the extra steps we take when we multiply mixed numbers? So before we get into that, I just want to remind us what a mixed number is. We should all know what a mixed number is. Okay, a mixed number is a number that has a fraction and a whole number component. Okay, that means that this is a number that has a fraction and a whole number. So for an example, you might have like 1.5. Notice it's got the whole number, and it's got the fraction component, fraction. Okay. Of course, you know this. I'm just refreshing us. Okay, so when we multiply mixed numbers, basically one of the numbers is a mixed number. And the reason why it's important for us to be thinking about this is because we can't just multiply the way that we are used to doing. We can't just take the numbers and multiply them straight across. We have to do an extra step. So our key idea today is that when you multiply mixed numbers, you need to make sure that both of them are entirely fraction components. So that means we need to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. Okay, so that key idea is when you multiply mixed numbers with mixed numbers, you need to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. And because this is a key idea, I'm going to put a little star next to it because, again, it's like one of the most important things that we're going to talk about today. So take a minute, pause this video, make sure that you have the key idea written down, and then we're going to do our first example. All right, you should be back. We're going to do example 1. So I'm going to do like 2.5 times 3/5. Okay. All right, so this is our first example, and you're going to notice that only one of the numbers is a mixed number. 2.5 is a mixed number. So if we're using the key idea, the first thing we need to do, step 1, is we need to change that mixed number. So yesterday you reviewed how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction. So we're going to start with that. So in order to change a mixed number into an improper fraction, remember we do the standard algorithm, which is we take the 2, the whole number, and multiply it by the denominator. So 2 times 2, whole times denominator. Okay, which is 4. Step 2 is we add the numerator, and this becomes our new numerator. Okay, so 4 plus 1, and that is 5. Okay, so all of a sudden, instead of 2.5, I have 5 somethings. And step 3 is that the denominator stays the same. Denom stays. So then, since the denominator in 2.5 is 2, so this becomes 5/2 times 3/5. And now we have an expression that looks just like what we're used to doing. So step 2 over here is multiply the fractions. Okay, and we remember how to multiply fractions. So we multiply the fractions by multiplying the numerators first. 5 times 3 is 15. And then multiplying the denominators. 2 times 5 is 10. So 15/10 is our answer. 15/10 is what 2.5 times 3/5 is. Okay. All right. So when you get an answer like this, you're going to remember that that top number is bigger than the bottom number, which means this answer is an improper fraction. And remember how I said, like, it's easier to order pizzas if you know how many whole pizzas you're getting and how many half pizzas you're getting. If I look at 15/10, I don't know how many pizzas that is total, but if I gave it to you as a mixed number, I would know how many pizzas that was. So I'm going to change it into an improper fraction, into a mixed number. So remember to do this. We do the top number, the numerator, divided by the bottom number, the denominator. So 15 divided by 10. 10 does not go into 1, so we put a 0 there. 10 goes into 15 one time, and that's 10. And we have 5 left over. So this is my whole number, and this is my numerator. So this becomes 1 and 5/10. Okay, okay.